Sharona Veld from the Netherlands. As far as results go, it's not really been Palace and Sharrock's weekend so far, but we've got to say she played much better in the first event today than she did yesterday. She just ran into an absolute rampant Bo Greaves earlier on.
Yeah, she certainly did. And no disrespect to Fallon, she didn't get blown away.
30.
Although the scoreline says it, she still averaged 95, 96. Bo Greaves, every opportunity she had, she took it, averaging about
96.
around the 102 mark. But listen, Fallon's a consummate pro. She knows there's another
43.
title up for grabs this afternoon, and she would do everything in her darting power to give herself every opportunity to try and take that
95.
title of the Women's Series Event 16.
$43.
Yeah, Sharona Veld, in her own right, has not had a great weekend herself so far in Niedenhausen. In the 3 events
45.
so far, has only been able to win 1 game. Got defeated in yesterday's first event by Germany's Sylvia Lindner by 4 legs to 2.
134.
Won her opening match in event 14 against Chrissy Manley by 4 legs to 0.
60.
Then got eliminated by Yuki Sakaguchi from Japan, and early on today in the first event of today she got defeated by 4 legs to 1 by Adriana van Wegerden Vermaat.
79.
And let's be honest, the task is not going to get any easier for her here against Palace and Sharona. But that could be a bit of an exclamation mark early on.
85.
Very nearly. Well, I say nearly. The dart at the double wasn't that close, but she gave herself a chance. And Palace and Sharona should really
24.
hit that double now. She doesn't.
I was just about to say there was a chance of a break there for Sharona Veld, but there's still a chance of a break now. 9-9 then for a break. Oh,
27.
slight pull there.
Well, 2 chances for a break against Palace and Sharona have come and gone for Sharona
No
Veld.
score.
Well, but Palace and Sharona certainly hasn't arrived in this match yet.
No score.
Well, same dart, wasn't it, I think?
Absolutely mirrored that shot.
Yeah.
Game shot.
3 darts for the break for Sharona Veld. Wasted. And absolutely lets Palace and Sharona off the hook here. 25 leg holder throw by the Queen of the Palace.
135. $96.
Well, Fallon Sherrock must be thinking to herself, what on earth happened there? He's very hot in
44.
the venue today. So there is the excuse of the dart slipping through the fingers. It's all right having that little bit of
30.
tackiness, Phil, to grip your dart, but sometimes your hands and palms do get a little bit too sweaty. And the darts will skid through. And I think
82.
that's what happened to Fallon there when going for that double 4 and going into the 13.
Yeah, but to be fair, temperatures in the
58.
streaming box much more pleasant than what the ladies are getting in the main room where the other 16 playing boards are located. It's pretty warm
26.
in there, it's got to be said. And sometimes when we already have our headphones on, when the ladies are throwing their practice darts in the streaming box, we can hear them chatter and go, oh, this is heaven.
96.
Oh, this is much better. So they're actually enjoying their little cool break in the streaming.
Yeah, very much so.
68.
Although Fallon's 1-0 up here, you'd expected her, after taking that 1-0 lead, to start dominating, but Sharona Veld, who's
57.
down to a finish first. 1-4-6. Fallon's got the tough task of being on 1-6-4.
44.
Well, 164 then for Fallon Sherrock.
$56.
Try 17 then for Bull. So Fallon's going to come back for the 108.
24.
Yeah, not really happening for either one of them here so far in this match. Fallon Sherrock slips into single four with the first dart, but there's the chance still. Misses the bullseye.
73.
Good recovery though.
Sorry. 83.
Single 20, another chance for Sharona Veld to get her first leg on the board. She got
38.
much closer this time. No cigar though, and Fallon Sherrock
Game shot.
capitalizes. 23 dart break, 2-0 up, the Queen of the Palace.
Well, Phil, when was the last time you saw Fallon Sherrock down at a 62 average?
Oh, she will want to correct that
180.
quite quickly, and those 3 darts are going to help. That's going to push the average into the right direction. But yeah, you're of course right, Colin. It is
41.
not the sort of performance that we've become accustomed to with Fallon Sherrock.
100. $25.
Well, I think unless Fallon can turn the heat up a little bit and get something going and get to the
91.
latter stages of this event, dare I say go on to win it, because we know she's more than capable of. Could be a weekend to forget about.
44.
Yeah, 90 points left after those first 2 darts.
58.
72 left. But when we have a look at the score, Sharona Veld nowhere near in leg 3. And she's had
60.
chances. She's had chances at the double in both legs so far. Could be a different story. It isn't though. Didn't
Game
take
shot.
the chances, and this is much more like it for Fallon Sherrock. They're turning it on now in leg 3. 14 dart leg into a 3-0 lead, and only 1 leg away from the round of the last 32.
100.
And speaking of the last 32, Sharona Veld has not played that many Women's Series events yet. Only started playing on the series towards the end of last year,
58.
but never made it past the last 32.
$87.
Well, you can see that Sharona knows her way round the dartboard. It's just about
60.
gaining experience. Gaining experience of a better player, and also being in this sort of environment.
81.
You know, the streaming board adds just that little bit of extra spice and that extra little bit of pressure. It's tough enough as it is, but when you're playing
134.
one of the best players in the world in the streaming board, knowing that everyone's watching, just makes it just that little bit tougher. Makes the mouth just go a little bit drier with that pressure.
59.
Yeah, and that thought alone that people are watching this, when that's in your head,
134.
that takes your mind of where it should be, your game. And as we all know, that is deadly in darts. You can't afford that to happen.
58.
Can't let the mind, the thoughts wander about. Now then, 115 points between Fallon Sherrock and the next round. She's not
59.
going to finish that up here. So Sharona Veld, 116. Still possible after that first dart in a treble 5. Treble 17 for the bullseye. She gets a dart at the ball. And she got
91.
close as well. That was a very, very decent try there by the 31-year-old from the Netherlands, but she has to watch on now as the Queen of the Palace takes aim at double top to go through
Game shot and
to
a
the round.